Right, so the first one is this little piece of intricately cut aluminium. It's from London Craftworks, and it's just a frame protector to prevent that cable from rubbing the paint off the fork. Just simply screws onto that bracket there at the back of the fork, and it does a wonderful job. The next thing is these hub cleaners. These are from Jim Barrett, who's a leather manufacturer in Kettering in England. They make them by hand. They take about 3 weeks from order to supply, and all they do is spin around the hub as you cycle along, and they just keep your hubs clean. You might think, well, that's not very essential, and I agree with you, but it's a nice thing to have. I've got another one on the rear hub as well, on the Sturmey Archer, and does a great job of keeping everything clean. While I'm here, I'll show you this. This is the kickstand. This is just a generic cheap Amazon kickstand, but it does a great job of holding your bike up when you just stop for a cup of tea or something where you don't want to remove all the luggage. Next thing I want to show you is these. I've shown you before. They're the Ergon GP3s with little palm shelves. Make a great job of improving the comfort of a ride. I'd highly recommend those to anybody with a Brompton. Next thing, also from London Craftworks, I'll show you from the front, is this. It attaches there where the handlebars are clamped, and as you've seen, it just takes Garmin or Yahoo, just twists on. It provides a mounting point where otherwise there isn't one, because there isn't room there to use the Garmin mount or Yahoo mount, Wahoo mount, because of the shape of the bars. I have ordered actually a brace bridge, I think they're called, that goes from that point there to that point there, and I'll be able to put lights, phones, etc. on that without interfering with the fold, so I look forward to that coming. The next thing, which you've already seen, subject of another video, is that rear view mirror from Cat Eye. Something which is essential for me. I do really like the idea of the Garmin radar, the rear facing radar / rear light combination, and I might look into one of those in the future, but can't really afford one at the moment. Next on the list are these Brompton clamps. The ones that are well documented, that when you open it, it remains in place. And they're the black anodized alloy to match the bike, really. Also from Jim is this long leather frame protector that fastens underneath with Velcro, and that just does a great job of protecting this top tube from scuffs as you step through the frame and sit on the saddle. It is quite easy just to drag your foot across the top tube there and potentially drag some paint off with it, and this prevents that, protects that top tube nicely. I'm really pleased with that. Next thing, right next to me, just above the pentaclip, you can see is this extending seat post. Because I'm 6'2", that is not quite, the standard seat post is not quite tall enough for me to get a comfortable cycling position, so the extending one gives you all that, such a lot more. So it really makes the bike suitable for taller people. And attached to that is the Brooks B17 Cambium saddle, which I find to be elegant and really comfortable for my body. I had it from another bike prior to getting the Brompton and just transferred it across. It was a no-brainer for me. And below that is this little fella. This is the Light Pro Easy Wheel extender, and it makes it so much more stable when you fold the bike and just wheeling it through supermarkets or railway stations, that kind of thing. It did have smarter wheels than that when I first got it, but one of them fell off on a cycle ride, so I just replaced it with these Brompton ones. Underneath that, just here, look, is this carbon frame protector from London Craftworks, and it just takes the clip when the front wheel is folded onto there and protects the paint from the clip itself. Does a great job actually, not very expensive, and yeah, highly recommend their frame protectors. They're very well made and quite impressive for the money. So I think that's just about it, with the exception of this, which is the Brompton rechargeable rear light that just uses the existing reflector clips to mount it just below the luggage, so it's always visible. As I say, I might consider to mount just where that LED light is under the saddle. I might consider getting one of those Garmin rear facing radars combination with a rear light, but we'll see. Quite expensive, I think, so it'll depend on maybe on Santa, who knows. Right, so that's it for this one. That's my top 10 modifications to the Brompton 6-speed. Absolutely love this bike, but I think it has been an experience that's been enhanced by these simple little changes. Alright then folks, thanks for watching. Do consider subscribing. I have got more ideas for more videos in the future, so if you like this, you like hikes and you like cycling, you found your people, do come and join us. Thanks again. Bye for now.